I am Mike Rohde, President of the Wichita School Board. We are here tonight to celebrate outstanding contributions of our employees, volunteers, and business partners. You will have an opportunity to hear a little bit about each one of our honored award honorees and to discover their dedication, how their dedication has impacted our schools and students. The Board of Education established the Good Apple Award a little over 36 years ago to honor those who are making profound contribution to their district and their students. We are proud to continue this tradition tonight. I'd like to introduce my esteemed colleagues of the Board of Education. From District 1, Vice President Betty Arnold. From District 2, Joy Akins. From District 4, Stan Reeser. From District 6, Senator Lynn Rogers. And our at-large member is Cheryl Logan. I would like to thank Northeast Magnet High School Principal Matt Kreisman and his students and staff for hosting tonight's ceremony. And now, as we want to get down to the purpose of tonight's ceremony, to celebrate the contributions of our good apples, we want to recognize the time they invest and the dedication that they have in supporting our students in our district. Honorees, thank you. Your efforts have been never more vital or appreciated. We look forward to hearing tonight about each one of you. Whether you lead an entire school or tutor just one child, you make a difference. Your efforts can be life-changing for some of our students, and we thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Alicia Thompson.
It is such a pleasure to be here tonight. And for me, this is my first Good Apple ceremony as superintendent. And let me say, I am WPS proud. But it is a little bittersweet because tonight will mark the last Good Apple ceremony for some of our Board of Education members. You know, I've always thought that the Board of Education deserved a Good Apple Award for their dedication in serving our district. And as you know, they do not get paid. And so they invest many, many hours in not just attending board meetings, but in responding to questions from our employees and parents and the news media. And they research issues, and they sometimes make some really tough decisions. But this award was created by the board so that they could thank the other selfless volunteers, partners, and dedicated employees who serve in our district. So even though they aren't receiving an award tonight, please join me in thanking the board members who are leaving us in early January. And I would like to each one of them to get a special applause. I'm going to say their names, I'm going to ask them to stand, and let's give them a round of applause individually for their service. Let's please thank from District 1, Ms. Betty Arnold. Serving District 2, please let us thank Joy Akins. Representing District 6, Senator Lynn Rogers. Just like the Good Apple Awards, who will be recognized tonight, our 3 departing Board of Education members have left a lasting legacy and changed our district for the better. The Good Apple Awards demonstrate the power that we all have to impact the students who will become our future workers and leaders. Each person tonight is being recognized for their ripple effects and their actions. These people that are sitting before us today, they are change agents. Some of our students desperately need an adult to show that they care. They need good apples. you, the ones who love and support our students. And for that, we thank you. We are also grateful to live in a community that values volunteerism and public service. And on any given day, countless volunteers help in our classrooms, they serve on our PTOs, and help with our school activities. There are business leaders in here who are tonight. They are clergy, and they serve as tutors, mentors, and they also build in programs within our schools. They've donated school supplies, they have funds that serve our neediest students, and perhaps our most valuable thing that you can give to us is your time. Today, we honor you and we thank you for your service to our district. Congratulations to all of our Good Apple recipients, and now I will turn it over to the magnificent Miss Wendy Johnson.
President Rohde and Superintendent Thompson, if you could join me here to my right by the presentation table. And I would like to invite our district partners to kick us off and step forward. While they are coming forward, I want to point out this is a really stellar group of people. You will recognize organizations and you will recognize businesses, and you will appreciate, and I hope you will help me thank, the district-wide impact these four partners have had on kids and teachers across the community. First of all, some ladies who are no stranger to our district classrooms, the Assistants League of Wichita and Operation School Bell. Linda Heslip, Ruth Ann Kepsel, Lottie Miller, and Carolyn Yoder represent the Assistants League. They have served our district and our students since the mid-1980s. Many of you that have been a part of our district know that they provide clothing and other items to students in need, and they have supported more than 85,000 kids since the mid-80s during the life of their program. We appreciate them greatly. Next, we're pleased to celebrate our Chick-Fil-A Partners from the east and the west side of town. These are the folks that provide you with the yummy goodies you get at the Chick-fil-A store. They also provide our students with spirit night activities, foods for students, staff, and parents at school events. They're involved in the community. You see their dancing cow all over the place. And they provide all sorts of incentives for kids throughout our district. Jason Lansdowne, Andrew Nelson, Allie Herring, and Linda Lansdowne are with us tonight from Chick-fil-A. From Grace Point Church, we have Pastor Mike Snow representing the Grace Point team. Grace Point Church has provided so many things to support our district. Supplies for students, assistance with parent meetings, hosting district activities, a Magical Connections resource fair, funds to support families in need with rent and utilities and other basic needs. They are life changers for students in our district, and we thank them. And last but not least, for our district partners, a pretty stellar group of folks that just had the chance to give away $20,000 last week to 11 district schools to allow our students to learn what it's like to give and be philanthropic. Allow me to introduce the Wichita Community Foundation, Shelley Pritchard, Courtney Bankston, and James Woods. As part of the 30th Anniversary Foundation for the Community Foundation last year, they started the giving program. It was such a success. They came back in their 31st year, said they wanted to do it again. They increased the amount of contributions that they allowed our students to give away. They also house our Education Edge funds, so we appreciate them greatly. District partners, we thank you all for your support. Okay, our first District 1 Good Apple is the music team. I love the music team at Adams Elementary, Rhonda Branson and Joel Cucharo. Plato said, music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Rhonda and Joel impart their passion for music in such a way that it transforms lives at Adams Elementary. What power in music and art. Also from Adams Elementary, we celebrate Brianna Hartman, third grade teacher. Brianna inspires her colleagues, particularly new staff, needing extra support from an experienced teacher. She's always involved with helping students and other school staff. As a mentor and a leader in the school, she also puts others' needs before her own. And lastly, we honor Adams principal, Miss Terry Manning. Through her leadership, Terry promotes collaboration and growth, encouraging her staff to not only advocate for students, but for one another as well. Her guidance fosters an environment of teamwork and loyalty, as well as transparency throughout the school. Adams District 1 neighbors from Brooks Center for STEM and the Arts, Magnet Middle School, allows us to celebrate the Child Study Team. That includes Amy Beckman, Abigail Didu, Lindsay Kaz, Ruby Ong, Cameron Rhodes, and Janice Stuckey. Mr. Mitchell said principals dream of having a team of professionals like the Brooks Child Study Team. Their goal is to make students feel safe and valued. They are an excellent trauma-informed support staff, and they truly listen to student stories, and that's really what it's all about. From Gammon Elementary, we celebrate Meredith Compton, kindergarten teacher. Meredith is a standout teacher at Gammon. She builds relationships with each student and goes above and beyond to make sure they have what they need to succeed. She is intelligent, compassionate, and a fantastic team member at Gammon. From Gordon Parks Academy, we celebrate Helen Rolfe. Helen operates the after-school tutoring program for 3rd through 8th graders at Gordon Parks. She implemented the program to address the needs of Tier 2 and Tier 3 students. Her tireless efforts are evident through program participation and, most importantly, greater student achievement. From Gordon Parks, we celebrate Dana Walker. Dana is a true leader at Gordon Parks. Students and teachers alike have only great things to say about her support, caring, and willingness to help wherever needed. She excels with building relationships, and she has been a powerful force in moving the school forward. From Information Services and Technology, our data center, we celebrate Erin Wilson, Product Support Technician. Erin is receiving his award from Gammon Elementary, saying that he is the best tech support they've ever had. He goes above and beyond to meet the students' technology needs, collaborates with the STS and the principal, gives guidance for future needs, and makes sure that people have what they need when they need it. From the School Service Center, we have a motley crew here representing millings and interior finishes. I told them I was not going to share all the good stories. These guys represent an amazing bunch of individuals. Working with the Downtown Administrative Center is no small task, and these gentlemen had the opportunity to move us from 201 North Water to 903 South Edgemore. They worked for months and months, making things happen and getting us transitioned in a timely manner, and we thank you guys for everything you did to take care of us. From the School Service Center, last but not least, we have another school-based recognition. Officer Adrian Machane is being recognized by Kinsler Elementary. Adrian responds to calls with professionalism, calm, and insight. He ensures that interaction with students are consistent and supportive. He checks in on them and has been known to encourage a whole class with positive words and even a junior officer sticker, making their day. To all of our District 1 honorees, we say thank you very much. I'm pleased to invite our District 2 Good Apples forward and invite Ms. Joy Akins to center stage so we can honor our District 2 honorees. We're pleased to start our District 2 recognition with Beach Elementary School and Michael Anderson, custodian. Michael goes above and beyond in his job to support staff, students, and parents at Beach. The relationship he's built with kids is priceless as he mentors students and invests in their success. The staff at Beach Elementary truly adore Mr. Anderson. We celebrate Exodus Church and partners Zach Ritz and Amanda Ward. Together, Amanda and Zach have worked tirelessly to enlist volunteers and families to support the needs of Beach, including a tutoring program, after-school Bible groups, providing support for students, and beautifying school grounds. They're but one of our faith-based partners that we recognize tonight, and we couldn't do what we do to serve kids without them. From Bostic Traditional Magnet, we recognize the office staff, Nancy Sumter and Vicki Williams. These wonderful ladies stepped in at the end of July after a very difficult loss of a staff member, and the principal began working with them as enrollment was starting at school. The principal discovered that they're hardworking, dedicated, compassionate, and they have made such a mark on Bostic students and staff during this fall. From Krista McAuliffe Academy, we celebrate Sarah Aschenbrenner, ESOL teacher. Sarah is a key element for all of the K-5 teams at Krista McAuliffe, in addition to being an excellent teacher. Her positivity and willingness to support staff and students is inspiring to all, and she makes a difference for the kids at Krista McAuliffe. Also from CMA is Shirley Rose, STEM teacher. 2 years ago, Shirley accepted the challenge to build a K-8 STEM class. She has met that challenge with flying colors. You step into her classroom and you will see students planning and constructing various STEM projects, such as pinball machines, 2 roller coasters, and having a lot of fun while they're doing it. And lastly, from CMA, we have John Stafford, library paraprofessional. John has a positive attitude and a willingness to do whatever it takes to make the day successful for CMA students and staff. What do they say about him? Mr. Stafford is a really nice person, and he makes coming to the library fun. From Coleman Middle School, we celebrate John Nance, counselor and administrative intern. John has made a huge impact at Coleman and regularly fills in for the administration as called on. He does an awesome job working with students and with staff. He routinely goes above and beyond what the job requires and has become a valuable asset at Coleman. We celebrate the volleyball coaches, Terry Sadi Elliott and Carol Stewart. These 2 ladies volunteered to coach Coleman Middle School's volleyball team mid-season, offering the girls consistency and leadership. Coleman Middle School truly appreciates their time, their sacrifice, and the energies that these ladies have committed to coaching Coleman students. From College Hill Elementary School, we say thank you to Nancy Gardner from the Sedgwick County Extension Office. Nancy has been teaching nutrition lessons for 4th graders for more than 5 years at College Hill Elementary. She allows students to learn about healthy eating through innovative activities, from making snacks to discussing types of exercise students can do to stay in shape. And lastly, from College Hill, we celebrate Kate Windner, MTSS facilitator. Kate is very patient, even when approached with a million questions. She's excellent with data and helps everyone understand what the numbers mean. She is available to assist teachers with planning and instruction, and she does more than humanly possible, according to the school staff, in the time allotted during the day. From Hyde International Studies and Communication Magnet Elementary, we have Ann Tucker, counselor. Ann is instrumental in taking care of all of the needs at Hyde, from Red Ribbon Week, United Way, community service events, counseling groups, and being the teacher in charge. She gives 100% of herself, all while making everyone around her feel valued and appreciated. Also from Hyde is the Leader in Me Lighthouse coordinators, Linda Bland and Lori Wiebe. You got some fans, ladies. Linda and Lori have been instrumental in creating a school culture and environment that welcomes and supports the implementation of the Leader in Me. They coordinate essential action team meetings, in-services, and trainings, as well as communicating with all stakeholders, which we know is critical. From Minnehaha, we celebrate Janet Hauk, ESOL teacher. Janet is devoted, dedicated, and one of a kind at Minnehaha. She works with ESOL students, small groups, greets students every morning for arrival, and is instrumental in the dismissal of students. She's willing to take on any project, and she does it with a smile. From Seltzer, getting our code down here, we've got a few people that were not able to join us. We're going to recognize from Seltzer Elementary, Heather Barling, speech language pathologist. Heather provides interventions, resources, and support, never compromising her idea of all children having functional communication skills. Her positive attitude and outstanding dedication to the child study team, students, and their families makes her a tremendous asset to the Seltzer community. Also from Seltzer, we say thank you to Lori Condiff, interrelated para. Lori helps to monitor, guide, and support students in any way possible. Her interaction with students are positive and encouraging. She has an amazing abundance of energy, and she always puts it to good use. From Southeast High School, we celebrate Joseph Clay, math teacher, holding down the fort while some of his friends are gone. Joseph administered medical attention as a first responder to a Southeast student in need during the first quarter of an athletic event. His actions were vital to the student's immediate needs, and the family was appreciative of his actions. We are proud of Mr. Clay's life-saving actions that day. Last but not least, from Southeast High School, we celebrate Erica Winkenwader, head counselor. Erica's nomination calls her a rock star. As the head counselor, she manages the master schedule, pre-enrollment, learning center, ACT administration, and she assists approximately 460 students in her group at school. She always has a smile on her face, even when she's stressed. Southeast colleagues appreciate her commitment, and District 2 honorees, we appreciate the commitment from all of you to our kids. Thank you. We are pleased for our District 3 Good Apples to begin the celebration at Allen Elementary School and say thank you to the Allen Child Study Team. Karen Baumgartner, Cheryl Helmer, Melinda Mueller, Jane Reinhardt, and Vicki Shuck. The Child Study Team is brand new to Allen, and they hit the ground running. Their efforts are appreciated as they've endeavored to do everything possible to help students and the rest of the Allen family. From the Alvin Morris Administrative Center, we recognize Brian Gearing in Employee Health, Wellness, and Disability. Brian handles all medical leave and FMLA claims for the entire district and ensures that our staff have their wellness needs met. His suggestions have led to increased efficiency and user satisfaction, and he's currently attending classes to obtain certification for the Society of Human Resource Management designation. From the Alvin Morris Administrative Center, my team member and partner in crime is Jennifer Hartman. Among her many responsibilities, Jennifer helps coordinate monthly SuperSAC meetings, items of BOE Good News for the agenda. She has dramatically streamlined the volunteer registration process. She is the one that will screen and work with all of our schools on volunteers. And she has taken on extra responsibility the last several months as we have been down a position on our team, and so I owe her the world. She's amazing. From Anderson Elementary School, we celebrate Vishet Meng, parent volunteer. Make note, Mr. Meng comes to kindergarten lunch almost every day with his son. And not only does he spend time with his child, but he helps all of the other kindergartners in so many ways. He always has a big smile for everyone and is just a great presence in the cafeteria for all of the kids at Anderson. Also from Anderson, we celebrate Deborah Rockhoff, behavior intervention para. Deb wholeheartedly supports her school's goals and has formed numerous bonds of trust and support with students and staff. She can be heard reminding students that she is here to help, and she tells them all the time that they will reach their goals and be successful. From Caldwell Elementary School, we recognize Becca Bailey, interrelated teacher. Becca is a wonderful teacher, according to the Caldwell team. She provides her students with the skills and the confidence to be successful, and she's passionate about the work she does. She is an asset to the team as she works by providing strategies, materials, and ideas to support the students that she serves. Also from Caldwell, we say thank you to the counseling team, Meredith Becker and Sherry Carter Marks. Sherry and Meredith support students and staff in so many ways, from their work with student groups, character and emotional development activities, putting together calming boxes, and so much more. They've managed Career Day, Community Mural Project, which is absolutely extraordinary at Caldwell, their United Way fundraiser, and student birthday recognition parties. And finally from Caldwell, we honor Monica Harper, psychologist. Monica is dedicated to students and staff and is passionate about making sure they receive the services she needs. She is knowledgeable about research-based strategies, and she shares that knowledge with the staff that's there to serve students at Caldwell. From Clark Elementary School, we say thank you to Trang Bui, third grade teacher. Trang is a fun-loving team player. She meets children exactly where they are, but while doing so, maintains high standards and expectations. Kids love her, and she loves them back. From Clark Elementary School, we also say thank you to Madison Wilson, kindergarten teacher. Madison communicates with parents daily, following up with students that are struggling with behavior or academics, and she is innovative in her daily instruction. She has been embraced by her school family, and they all appreciate her at Clark. From Curtis Middle School, our neighbors, we recognize Jonna Lacus, math teacher. Jonna exemplifies every aspect of Curtis's guidelines for success. She's a true professional, who constantly strives to improve her learning and the academic environment for her students. She holds her students and colleagues to high standards, making everyone at Curtis better. Also from Curtis, we have Miss Wendy Lowmaster, assistant principal. We often get one another's emails. Wendy is a dedicated individual who gets along with everyone. Her flamboyant and at times unconventional personality draws people to her. She's caring, supportive, efficient, and colleagues love working alongside her. From Curtis Middle School, we also say thank you to Joseph Mangalinden. Joseph is the special education social studies teacher at Curtis, and he does not work or serve for awards according to the team, but simply to inspire and impact those he comes into contact with each day. He makes curriculum accessible to special needs students by making it visual and hands-on, and he has mastered the art of being firm but fun. From Gardner Elementary School, we recognize Michelle Stone, reading intervention para. Michelle has proven her dedication to the staff and students of Gardner on a daily basis. While she may have the title of paraeducator, her job entails so much more. She is supportive and helpful to students, staff, and family, and the school appreciates her very much. Also from Gardner, we say thank you to Rebecca Valdez, PTA president and volunteer extraordinaire. Rebecca constantly makes sure that the staff and students at Gardner have what they need in order to be successful. Her kindness is abundant, and she is so appreciated. From Jardine, I recognize my friends from Willow Bend. Jardine STEM and Career Exploration Magnet Middle School recognize the team at Willow Bend Golf Club. Woody and Shannon Austin, Jim Elliott, and Doug Apperly. As part of Jardine's Summer STEM Academy, students studied the science of golf at Willow Bend Golf Course. They provided an amazing experience for Jardine's kids by setting up stations to practice putting, chipping, and the driving range. Students got to play several holes of golf, get advice from a pro, and have lunch at Willow Bend. From Jefferson Elementary School, we say thank you to East Heights United Methodist, represented by Associate Pastor Kim Ord. This church is an integral part of the Jefferson community. Their support is widespread through sending little goodies to teachers, providing backpacks, school supplies, clothes for students, and filling any voids. They also helped with craft groups, nature clubs, and many other activities that Jefferson may need. Also from Jefferson is the pre-K team of Amber Hudson, Alina Parrott, Karen Weedle, and Abigail Martinez. This team is outstanding. They work hard collaborating together with parents, students, and staff members to help young ones learn how to adapt to a school setting. The students are given a safe place to learn and grow as they prepare for kindergarten. Abigail Martinez, also from Jefferson, is a student support advocate, and we say thank you. I tried to give her a new job a moment ago. I'm sorry about that, Abigail. Abby is a true asset to Jefferson, linking community to school. She's made many connections with churches and local businesses, creating lasting partnerships that provide mentors, activity for students, and friendships that will last a lifetime. We say thank you to the Fast Bridge team, represented tonight by Jennifer Thorpe at Meade Middle School. This outstanding team of educators who, after meticulously evaluating Meade's new FastBridge screening scores, spent many hours of their own personal time adjusting student schedules to ensure proper course placement. We applaud their commitment and tell them they make a difference for kids. As do you all, District 3 honorees, we say thank you. I invite our newest board member, Mr. Stan Reeser, to center stage as we welcome our District 4 honorees to the stage. I will tell you that this is a coming home of sorts for Mr. Reeser, who is a South High School graduate. And of course, South High is yes, there's the South High crew. South High is one of our District 4 schools. And you may have seen Mr. Reeser's face before in our community, as he has previously served on the Wichita City Council. So thank you for continuing your legacy of service. We begin our District 4 recognition tonight with Allison Traditional Middle Magnet School and the dynamic duo, as they are called, Claudia Cooper and Kelly Loudermilk. These two ladies have been instrumental in truly changing culture at Allison. With the continuum of great data and strong professional development, the staff has embraced these two ladies who truly care about students and staff, thus the dynamic duo. Also from Allison, we say thank you to Allison Mcelroy, 8th grade social studies teacher. Allison is an amazing teacher. Classes enjoy her because she prepares the most engaging lessons, including role play, performances, and project presentations. She is also a new avid elective teacher, making a difference in so many ways for Allison students. From Enterprise Elementary School, the amazing ladies in pink capes, Julie James, Stephanie Kuya, Lori Patton, Kristen Yasenda, and Julie Wagner, who are being recognized because they have started a brand new Girls on the Run club at Enterprise Elementary School. There were about 750 girls from our school districts and surrounding school districts yesterday at O.J. Watson Park. Many of the girls ran their very first ever 5K, ran their very first ever anything. And I will tell you, Miss Dr. Thompson just got her pink cape. The Girls on the Run program makes an amazing and lasting connection for young ladies. These four volunteer twice a week to support this program in the spring and the fall. It's an amazing commitment, it's an amazing program, and we thank them for their commitment to our young people. Stephanie, you got to come back because we have another one for you. We get to recognize this one of the dynamic team yet again. Stephanie is a kindergarten teacher at Enterprise, and she is also being recognized with an individual Good Apple for her ability to meet her students' needs as they enter school. The Enterprise team said she is able to use her resources to provide academic and behavior accommodations, make learning exciting, and building the essential relationships that support kids and families. What a fantastic individual and team from Enterprise. From Hamilton Middle School, we are celebrating the Wichita Transit Department represented by Raven Alexander. I don't know how many of you remember earlier this fall, the Wichita Transit Department developed a program that allows our students to ride the bus for a very reduced rate. They rearranged bus routes, and they have given students who don't qualify for district transportation a cost-effective, safe, and timely way to get to and from school every day. Raven was part of making that program a success through training, through visiting with families, through visiting at the school, and it's had a tremendous impact on students and school communities across our community. We thank you, Raven, for representing the transit department and supporting our kids. Also from Hamilton, we say thank you to Ms. Stephanie Stovall, behavior interventionist. Stephanie has become an invaluable member of the Hamilton family. She has an exceptional ability to provide targeted support for students, parents, and staff when they need it the most. From South High School, we recognize Jordan Brown, band and instrumental music teacher. Jordan came to South 5 short years ago and has built the band and instrumental music programs to an amazing level. They have more than 150 kids in their marching band that they fielded at Bandorama not too long ago. South has nearly tripled their participation numbers, and their performances are achieving 1 ratings, and that's probably why Mr. Brown was selected as the high school band teacher through South Central KMEA, receiving regional honors for the exceptional work that he does at South High School. Also from South High, we celebrate Nathan Hansen, who is a Young Life leader. Nathan came to South to lead the Young Life Club. He meets weekly with students and encourages them to be the best they can be. He has gone above and beyond this fall as he ran with the cross-country team and was the running guide for South's blind student for practices and meet. Amazing story. Also from South High School, we celebrate Courtney Verady-Vogt, social studies teacher. Courtney is a fantastic teacher that makes history come to life for her students. She's innovative and motivative while making history relevant to the lives of teenagers. She is recognized for her teaching excellence and has been nominated for the Gilder Lerman National History Teacher of the Year Award. Congratulations, Courtney. From White Elementary School, we say thank you to the 5th grade team, Juanita Bright, Wesley Cook, Melissa Feastel, Mark Jameson, Dan Morrison, and Misty Titus. These professionals are collaborative, kind, creative, and diligent. They strive to help every child be successful and put what is best for students at the heart of everything they do. We thank you. Also from White, we say thank you to James Broughton, paraprofessional. James consistently steps in to help wherever there is a need. He's quick to give a smile and a high five to students and staff in the hallways. In classrooms, he takes an active role in the education of his students. He takes pride and has helped many students raise their test scores. From White Elementary School, we say thank you to Kara Hickey, teacher. Carrie is the epitome of professionalism at White. She has a strong voice of calm and reason in all circumstances. Staff members value and seek out her counsel. She shares resources across grade levels and is willing to collaborate with colleagues day or night. That kind of selfless dedication is what we see in you all, and District 4 honorees, we say thank you. We start our District 5 celebration with Black Traditional Magnet and say thank you to Debbie Carr, 5th grade teacher. Debbie helps her students be as successful as possible, working with support staff and getting students the tools necessary to learn. She makes sure they have their glasses, meds, and any other necessary equipment to help them be prepared. From Black, we celebrate Jasmine Gutierrez, long-term substitute for elementary art. Jasmine is doing a fantastic job at Black. She's great with her classroom management and creating lessons to assist students in developing their talents as young artists. Also from Black, we thank Cheryl Wenzel, 4th grade teacher. Cheryl has a calm and soothing spirit with her 4th graders. When they come in from a restless recess, she walks them in a breathing activity to get their minds calm before they can start to focus on their late afternoon math. She shows respect and patience to each student and makes a difference for the kids at Black. From Hadley Middle School, we say thank you to Pastor Matt Brown at Radiant Church. Radiant Church has partnered with Hadley for the last 2 years, helping to celebrate student academic and social success by providing community volunteers to host hot dog feeds, ice cream sundaes, provide huge smiles and high fives, and do whatever it takes to support the Hadley Blue Devil community. From Kinsler Elementary School, we celebrate the Kinsler Pre-K bus team. Tanya Smith and Arthur Wilhite, or as his kids call him, Mr. Dean. These drivers are amazing for the kids at Kinsler. They keep their cool in tough situations and show students the utmost respect. They greet the students after school and ask about their day in a positive way. And when challenges arise, they remain calm and care for everyone on the bus in a non-judgmental way. From Northwest High School, I'm sure you can guess what these next 2 honorees do. Representing the JROTC Grizzly Battalion at Northwest, we have Lieutenant Colonel John Huey and Sergeant First Class Cedric Johnson. This dynamic duo has worked well at developing and advancing the Northwest Grizzly Battalion through outstanding mentorship and hard work. They devote a great deal of time to the students and ensure that Northwest is always represented positively across the city of Wichita. We have the honorees from Payne Elementary next. First, we say thank you to LaVance Murray. LaVance is the head custodian at Payne. He has the I got you attitude. I love that. He moved stuff, lifted objects, supported his new principal, requested direction, moved stuff again, and helped her prepare for a successful year. Payne Elementary is a better school community because of LaVance Murray. We thank you. Also from Payne, we recognize Amy Rogers, volunteer coordinator. Amy completes a request before the request has been fully given. She volunteers for jobs before the need is ever realized. The volunteer program continues to grow every day at Payne, and in large part is because Amy's dedication and good work. Also from Payne, we celebrate Erin Velez. Erin has been more than an intervention teacher. She has been an intervention problem solver, taking on the new role of process manager with tenacity and the initiator to step in the gap for whatever is needed for Payne kids. The Panther family is lucky to have Erin as part of their family. From Peterson Elementary, we say thank you to Doug Lane, 1st grade teacher. Doug effectively communicates with the students to help them be successful and stay on task. Over his years of teaching, he has remained passionate about education and demonstrates patience and consideration in differentiating instruction to best meet the needs of each student. Also from Peterson, we have Savath Myth, custodian. Savath came to Peterson this summer and began putting her special cleaning touch on her school, making it shine from top to bottom. She shows her Peterson pride by wearing her school teacher attending outside events, and she even dressed up for the annual costume parade. Speaking of shine, we recognize Miss Sharon Shine from Peterson Elementary. Sharon is the epitome of hard work and dedication in her efforts to support learners at Peterson. She also keeps the lunchroom running smoothly, patrols the parking lot before and after school, and ensures that kids are safe. From Wilbur Middle School, we say thank you to Tricia Lair, interrelated math teacher. Tricia always goes above and beyond the expectations to ensure that students' needs are being met. She's eager to help her colleague, and she sets a great example for others. She is also on a continuous path of lifelong learning. I think that equals growth mindset. And we appreciate her for everything she does at Wilbur. And lastly, from District 5, we celebrate Melissa Spitzig, Paraprofessional. Melissa helped organize the food for Parent Night at Wilbur. She also works for Olive Garden and was able to get the spaghetti and breadsticks for a discounted price. She then spent hours cooking the breadsticks the night of the event. Thank you, Melissa, for going above and beyond for the Wilbur community, and many thanks to all of you for going above and beyond kids in our district. We have lots of great things going on in District 6, so we're going to get started with our District 6 honorees, beginning at Chisholm Trail Elementary School with the pre-K para team of Connie Escalada and Donna Headley. Connie and Donna go above and beyond on a daily basis, always willing to lend a hand, be flexible in and out of the classroom, and genuinely caring for all of the pre-K kiddos at Chisholm Trail. Also from Chisholm Trail, we have Gabrielle Logan, fourth grade teacher. In addition to aiming to be the best teacher she can be, Gabrielle also has a mission to make others happy. She makes a regular effort to lift others up and ensure that her coworkers and students feel valued and recognized. Also from Chisholm Trail, we say thank you to Joe Westwood, music teacher. Joe provides students with many opportunities to appreciate music and share their musical talents with the community. Chisholm Trail students are budding musicians and singers with great confidence thanks to Joe and his supportive instruction in the music classrooms. From Cloud Elementary School, we welcome and say thank you to Hannah Gable, music teacher at Cloud. Energy, enthusiasm, and heart, Hannah has them all. She shows great love of teaching, and her students and colleagues see this as she performs every day. She thoughtfully plans her lessons and takes great care in building relationships with her students at Cloud. Also from Cloud, we honor Miss Amy Snodgrass, assistant principal. Amy has been exemplary in her first year as an assistant principal at Cloud, going above and beyond for staff and students. She's taken on additional responsibilities with grace and empathy. She's students-centered and wants students and staff to be successful. And from Cloud, we say thank you to Sue White, third grade teacher. Sue's expertise and drive supports not only her students and their families, but her entire team as well. She's the model of a lifelong learner who continually revises her teaching practices and searches for what works best for students. From Heights High School, we say thank you to Tony Bamberger from the Wichita Police Department, who is the school resource officer at Heights. Officer Bamberger is much more than a police officer to the students, staff, and school community at Heights. He's a mentor, advisor, colleague, and friend. Heights benefits greatly from his willingness to go the extra mile for kids. Also from Heights, we say thank you to Christina Egan. Christina joined the Heights staff as a long-term sub a year and a half ago and hasn't looked back once. Her energy and enthusiasm are a great asset to students and staff, as is her willingness to do whatever it takes for Heights students. From Isley Traditional Magnet Elementary School, we say thank you to Carrie Hostetler, social worker. Carrie counsels, but more often than that, she helps students come up with their own solutions to problems. She provides a haven to students where they can share and trust that their thoughts and dreams are safe with her. She welcomes all kids with open arms all day, every day. From Marshall Middle School, we say thank you to Juanita Castaneda, Administrative Assistant. Juanita supports building administration in any way that she can. She's always willing to help. She's resourceful, creative, and she works with a smile on her face. She enjoys working with students and families at Marshall, and she's a blessing for the entire school community. Also from Marshall, we say thank you to Monica Chandler Potts, interrelated language arts teacher. Monica has been an amazing addition to the Marshall family. She has worked wonders with students, plans and delivers engaging and meaningful lessons for all. Monica is reflective and solutions-based when collaborating with her team and colleagues. And from Marshall, we say thank you to Anna Laura Vitolas, counselor. Laura goes above and beyond to accommodate students and families. She works countless hours to adjust schedules, communicate with parents, and make Marshall a better place for our students. From McLean's Science and Technology Magnet Elementary, we recognize a humdinger of a team, the Owls team, who was involved in the Outdoor Wildlife Learning Site, including Zarin Olsey, Julie Adams, Jack Dornbos, Donna Lee, Kathy Keller, Sonia Walker, Shannon Rains, Melissa Wygant, and parents, Julie Dornbus, Ray Hall, Leslie Hunt, Matthew Land Wolcott, Andrew McClellan, Angie Rice, and Justin Moore. The Owls team worked to plan, write a grant, and create a wonderful learning space for McLean students. They designed the area and added regional plants while planning events that the entire school population could assist with. Fantastic space brought to McLean by this team of staff and families. Also from McLean, we're pleased to say thank you to Samantha Corley, another wonderful McLean volunteer. Samantha is one of McLean's amazing PTO Carnival duo. She worked for the last 3 years to plan an awesome event for the students and the families. She's always working to find themes and make it exciting for families while including teachers in the event. All the hard work is much appreciated by your McLean family. From North High School, we celebrate the Mosier family, Jordan, Scott, and Lori Mosier. The Mosier family brought a positive energy to North High this year. And in case you noticed the last name, that would be mom, dad, and son that are all part of the North High faculty community. The three of them are new to North High this year and became involved in the many activities and have embraced Redskin spirit. They never miss an opportunity to connect with students and build positive relationships. And North High is fortunate to have all three of them as part of the team. Also from North High, we recognize Miguel Subas, WSU Torrio Educational Development Assistant. Through the TRIO program, Miguel meets with many North High School students and serves as a mentor to them. He provides assistance and guidance as they plan for post-secondary opportunities. He's approachable. He serves as a valuable resource to students. From Northeast Magnet High School, Elizabeth Deckard, classroom teacher. Liz is a great team player for Northeast. She's made a very quick, successful transition from the math department to the history department. She also has a tremendous heart for her students, and she supports them by attending nearly every student event at Northeast Magnet. Also from Northeast, we say thank you to Julia Fulbright, classroom teacher. Julia has quickly developed into a great leader at Northeast Magnet. As a member of the MTSS team, her input has been excellent this year. She's also a great problem solver, often seeing potential issues before they arise and bringing proactive solutions to the table to address them early. Last but not least from Northeast, we say thank you to Tina Henderson, College and Career Coordinator. Tina has been an outstanding advocate for students many years at Northeast Magnet. She's been very successful at connecting students to scholarship opportunities and at recognizing students when they do earn those scholarships. She also supports her students by attending many of Northeast's evening events. From Ortiz Elementary School, we say thank you to Matthew French, fourth grade teacher and stealth coordinator. Matthew has put hours in beyond the expected, planning and preparing for the first kickoff year of stealth. As a new staff member to the building, he jumped directly into the duties of someone who's been at Ortiz all along. He's built relationships and trust with students, staff, and the Ortiz community. Also from Ortiz, we say thank you to volunteer Dr. John Wilson. Thank you, sir. John is a guest teacher in the 5th grade class at Ortiz, teaching character education. Students participate in activities that teach them about their own uniqueness and to be proud of who they are. Ortiz students really look forward to their time with Dr. John. The site council is lucky to have him too. From Pleasant Valley Elementary School, we say thank you to the 3rd grade team of Taylor Harding, Dorothy Jaso, and Jennifer McNair. This team exemplifies true collaboration. Their dedication, innovation, and positive spirits are all characteristics of a good apple. This team describes each other as eager to dig in, solve problems, and share ideas. And from Pleasant Valley Middle School, their neighbors, we say thank you to Jessica Brandt. As a volleyball coach, Jessica is an excellent role model, and as Pleasant Valley's Pando Initiative rep, she is a trustworthy liaison between students, families, and the school. Jess is truly invested in the lives of her students at Pleasant Valley Middle School, making them feel connected, loved, and most of all, special. From Stuckey Middle School, we say thank you to James Hollingsworth, instrumental music teacher. Love all the music teacher recognition tonight. James expects nothing but the best from his students, and it shows. His students perform at a very high level under his direction. His passion for teaching and care for students is exceptional, and colleagues are grateful to have him at Stuckey. And finally, from Stuckey, we say thank you to Angie Myrtle, administrative assistant. Angie is truly amazing. She demonstrates impeccable customer service and care for families, staff, and students. She always conducts herself in a positive, helpful, and professional manner, and colleagues appreciate how hard she works to keep their school operating smoothly. Please help me say thank you to our District 6 honorees. I'm going to invite Ms. Cheryl Logan back to center stage, our at-large representative, and invite our at-large good apples to come up. We have several final honorees to introduce to you tonight from our at-large school. As you may know, we have 6 geographical boards, or board districts rather, and we have one at-large representative that looks out for the entire district and represents our special schools, our special programs as the board liaison, and those are the folks we have the honor of introducing tonight. First of all, from Griffinstein Alternative Elementary, we say thank you to Vicki DeMott, volunteer. Vicki made it her mission to find a way to help Griffinstein staff. She went around asking for donations from businesses. As a result, Griffinstein is now able to offer incentives for perfect monthly attendance, thanks to her. Also from Griffinstein, we say thank you to Katie Humphreys, K and first grade teacher. Katie is an amazing teacher at Griffinstein. Her class is in control, and when you watch them walk down the hallways, they are in order. Katie works hard to get the students prepared for school and for how to treat one another. She is definitely one of the best teachers in our school system working with tough kids, according to the Griffinstein team. Also from Griffinstein, we thank Hillary Trudeau, social worker. Hillary works with Griffinstein's temporary classrooms as they are getting kids in and preparing kids to go back to the comprehensive schools. Hillary is rock solid and works well with kids, staff, and other teams. Our other schools always comment on how incredible Hillary is to work with. And last but not least, for our Fall Good Apple, we recognize Ms. Laura Kilgore, virtual math teacher at Wichita Virtual School. Laura is an educator who is truly there for all of her students at Wichita Virtual School. Most of her students have struggled in math, and she works diligently to help them achieve not only in math, but in life. Laura is always going above and beyond when it comes to the students. And I think that notion of above and beyond is certainly a theme that resonates with so many here tonight. So to our at-large honorees and to all of you, thank you for staying with us this evening. Thank you for doing what you do for our kids. Please travel safe.